Hello there everyone and welcome back to another episode of Pathologic 2. It's No Justice here and we're on day 5. We have a couple of tasks left. I'm in the middle of brewing cures in the Alembic. There's a quest with Reuben, which I think Bad Grief actually knows a little bit about, so I can talk to him. And there's a thing about Aspty knowing about the Udurg, which I will get to if I have time. I think this one continues until tomorrow, so I'll be able to continue doing that one. First of all, I need to pick some herbs and go to the Broken Heart to sell them, so I can buy a lancet. I forget which Twiadale it is today, but we'll just see by what we've picked up and see how much money, whether we've got enough money to sell to try and pick up a lancet today. If not, I might sell some coffee. Anyway, let's go grab some herbs. Anything to say to me, Murky? No. Got 2.5 hours until tomorrow, so we should be able to pick up enough herbs to sell all the ones that aren't swevery. Pick up a lancet. Go help out Reuben before the day begins, because this quest does end at 7:30. So one of the quests I've been dreading is it's a combat focused one, which we shall find out when it started. How many Medrol tinctures do we have left? 5 plus tinctures left. So yeah, I've got quite a few tinctures, but I also need to trade for the map from the Solemn Halves. Going the right way. No swevery growing here. No fair. What did we end up with? Pretty decent amount of stuff. Let's eat this smoked meat. Managed to turn back as it turned 6 PM. That's the factory that's post-infection, so should be able to go through the crude spore without having to worry about getting into a fight. And then we do have a fully stocked revolver and fully reloaded as well. Someone's being chased over there. Sorry, friend. My bullets, unfortunately, have a particular target in mind. It is Black Twilight. Okay. Which is lucky, because I've got 12 of them. Oof. Expensive food. Definitely pick up the lemon, though. Actually, I need like 4 brands wire. I can pick up these 2 as these, just like the egg as well. It's good enough for me. Now to the pharmacy. Please, no mug. I'll please not like to get mugged right now. Lancet. I need to sell you some stuff for that. Coffee? Plenty. I'll take a... I can't afford the soap. Oh well. Always forget there's a gap through here. Time to head to Grief. Where am I going? Sorry, I lost all sense of direction. There we go. Hey. Were you running away from a mugger? I'm not sure how easy this bit's gonna be, so I might have to renege on completing it. But we shall see. We shall see. I've got a revolver, so anything can happen. I might have to pop away to repair it mid quest, but we'll see. Don't need to see a shady shop just yet. Ooh, metal scrap. I'm rich.
Many who sleep well speak ill.
What do you want, man? Do you know what Stark Rubin's been up to? He's kept me in the dark. Then that's the way he wanted, isn't it? Why would I give you a lantern? Did he run into trouble? I'd like to know that too. But he's a man with a code like you. Doesn't trust me. Probably pains him to suit my level. Doesn't bother me. I'm not proud. You mentioned you were seeing each other often, right? Ha! I'd pay good coin to never see him, but I can't help but bump into that man. Neighbours share labours, as the saying goes. Your neighbours now? So he hides out in the warehouses? Won't tell you. Promise not to sell him out, so I won't. Go look for it yourself. I've had enough. Yes, you have said enough. Cheers. Right. I have saved, so that's good. What do I leave in here? Just food. That's fine. I can happy to save the food in there that's there already there. I have a spare weapon slot for you. I've got 40 minutes to find Reuben and then deal with what's going on. Well, I've saved now, so whatever. If we die, we die. It's doing really well with not dying in this episode, so... I'm on full health, so a hit from an Odong, one hit from an Odong shouldn't kill me.
It wasn't.
I'm getting attacked by Odongs, in case you weren't aware. How did you find me? Followed my heart. So bad grief react then? I throttled him with his own loose tongue if I could. What are you doing here? Wrong question. What are you doing here? Ugh, I can't say anything right now. You don't want to know anyway. Ignorance is bliss. Just trust me when I say that it's important. Very important, Cup. Stach, you're making medicine too, aren't you? Answer me. Listen, I won't tell you anything until I'm done, but too many people would be let down. The person. Anyway, if you want to know so badly, buy me some time to finish what I started. Buy from whom? Whom are you hiding from? Your kin are after me, surrounding me like wolves. They haven't attacked yet, but soon will. Perhaps they are already here, never far from you. I know it's the kin, but why? It's a long story. Will you stop asking? Just lend me a hand. Scout the area around the warehouse. I suspect the steppe people wait for me, and if they found me, well, handle them. Handle them how? I don't know. However you can. Just don't let them find me. They can sense where I am. I know their breed. They're getting close. I need more time. Just 1 day or 2, maybe. Alright, I'll scout the area. Please hide better and put the lamp out. Right, it's time to draw my gun right now, because there's one right outside. If you're here, then so is he. Good. I'll tell the others. There are only 4 of us here. We'll need to call for help. He's not here. You're a bad lie, Katanga. It is unbecoming. We will not lie to you. We will call for help. Then it leaves me no choice. I'll have to use lethal force. Jeez, 3 rounds. So this is why I wanted the Lancet, because you can autopsy these Odongs during the warehouse district, and there's no loss of reputation. So that's a lot of money that I can get from VAR later on. There's another one here. Ooh. Oh. That makes you, it really does make your heart beat fast, these bits. Surprised my gun didn't misfire, because I've already gone past the stage where it would actually start misfiring. Ah. Did I loot the body? Yes. It's time to go to Griefs and save. I might have time to go back and repair my gun before I deal with the other Odong, because there's 1 left. What time are we on? 12 minutes. Right. We'll see how it goes. Is there like 3 headshots just isn't enough to kill one of them? We just get a plague map from Notkins, as well as trade with the Soul and a Half kids that can trade. And that should be enough. And then, okay, yeah. And then once I've got the map, I can then do all my doctoring duties. And no, I won't have time to go back and repair the gun, so I'm going to have a go and see if I can kill this one without it misfiring. Also becomes less accurate. As you can see there, it's only halfway through that durability stage, so there is 3 more shots before So to get 3 more shots before it gets to the lowest tier, which requires even more of my resources to be able to repair. But I've got a nice big stack of metal scrap, so it shouldn't be too bad, but we'll see how it goes. I'm not holding my breath, though. Could be in for a wild one for this one. So I need to drink some water. No, actually, my water's fine. And I've saved. Well, can but try. I forget which way where in the warehouses this last Odong is. There's one round here to the right. Is it this one that found me before? Yeah. I think the last one is over here somewhere. Aha, there it is. Nope, 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 nope. Fuck. It's hard. Oh, just, you're so gripping. At least now I know where it is, I can get the jump on it. Yeah, so again, surprised it took that long to misfire and I managed to get 3 shots off beforehand. Come on! Get these out of the way now. I don't know. For the love of God. Bloody reload it. Right, let's do that now. Oh yeah, I must have cut it off during the reloading animation when I was looting the corpses previously. Nope. Just give me a couple more goes at this one, and then I'll just leave it and just take the W's where I've got them. I'm gonna kill 3. Could really do with a shotgun right now. Well, let's do this reload now and then resave, so I don't have to do it again every time. If I kill it, I need to make sure that I get to the bloody autopsy screen before the day ends. Or before the day starts, even. What was that? Oh, I didn't complete the thing. Well, I've just wasted 2 rounds now, so I'm going to have to reload again. I'm so sorry. We'll get to something less repetitive soon, I promise. Ah, guess we'll have to leave it then. Oh well. Got like a bunch of things. Okay. Day 5. We have the bulwark in the streets, we got a fund reward, we have some doctoring to do, we have aspects to talk to, and we have some things to cure. And now, first of all, we have a map to get and some trading to do. I need to go to Vara at some point today as well and sell all this stuff. I'll repair my gun whilst around here as well. Probably don't need to do any more inventory upgrades this game. I don't think I'll need all of the space.
Mom used to say a weak calf is cold, even in the midsummer.
Your place is all dirty. Look who's talking. When was the last time you took a bath? I didn't have time. Too busy. Me too, little one. I got a new friend. A talking friend. Like a doll? No, not a doll. Then who? She's a secret friend. I just don't know why, but she doesn't like you at all. Just like you, huh? Why should I like you? I like my new friend now. My talking friend. Why doesn't your friend like me, Murky? She says it's because you're a doctor. She doesn't like that. Sigh. I should have been an ice cream salesman. Some friend of Murky's does not like me. They are not a fan of Burach. Brewery. I'll take that. I'll start a brewing. But actually to brew a swevery with... Brewed a swevery with a white whip. I didn't click on the wrong one. Oh well. Well, luckily I literally only just saved, so I can do that again. Oh yeah, sticky.
They say it's healthy, but the taste is just... ugh.
You know, I received a little business proposition today. The whole job stinks, but beggars can't be choosers, eh? Tell me more. The job is hiding stiffs. The townsfolk are afraid to surrender their dead. How would you even hide a corpse? Anyway, people need to hide the corpses. Stench becomes an issue quick. It's a smell that gives them away. Can't put the nice box after all. What's the job? So there's this chemist in the atrium. He whipped up some sort of concoction that prevents decay. Gathered some guys, around 50, maybe more. Now they go around at night and bomb stiffs. What chemist? Hell if I know. Haven't met him yet. But it's not like there are 10 different pharmacies in the atrium anyway. What's the job? Working with the dead bodies? Yup. Plenty of guys willing to do anything for a quick coin these days. Me included. They hinted they wanted me to recruit you inconspicuously. Well, it is your middle name. What are you going to do? I'm going to have a little chat with this chemist of yours. Go ahead and accept the offer because I'm going to need a witness after all this. Nice. Save now. I've just triggered that quest. This is a very important quest. Right. That one there. These 4 over here. Don't want to do it. Don't want to drop off anything. I'll need to go to the atrium anyway to speak to the chemist. So that means go be selling to Vada now. So I can actually... What I can get rid of is my dead items. What else have I got other than that one? Do I have any more dead items of relevance? Don't think I do. No, it was just that thing. The rotten food that I got rid of. Right, let's repair this gun. Right, we're on full now. That's good. We've got all the antibiotics we need. I might want to... probably should have brewed some other tinctures so I could do today's hospital task, which involves administering antibiotics, but we should be okay. This lemon now will come in useful eventually. It's always best just eat your lemons as soon as possible. Plenty of space in here. Okay, so plan for today. Bull walks the streets. Maybe I'm best off getting the boat over to... Or am I best off just walking over to Var? It's usually quicker to walk, isn't it? Oh no, I need to go to... Oh yeah, I need to walk because I need to go via Notkins anyway. 8 AM, yeah? Yep. Get my infection district map so I know where to go to do my doctoring. So go and visit the cache behind the Solinar Fortress whilst we're here. See what I've got to pick up. Some trade items for the kids, hopefully, because I think I'm running pretty short. Some raisin, scrap name, walnuts, chalk. I've got a reasonable amount of trade value for the kids. Save. Talk to you. You're going to take the maps of infested districts? No, I don't like this. You're so brave now, but one day you'll walk into a district unprotected and bam, infection in your face. Or someone will get infected because they've got plague at their doorstep and you don't even know. And then what? I'm not seriously infected, unlike you mutts. Let's take the map. And do we need more revolver ammo? I used 9, did I? So I should have 8 left. 8 rounds left. It's a full chamber. We should be okay for the moment. Definitely want the lockpick though. Ooh, they take the antibiotics, which is interesting. I need those for reasons. 5 for my almost broken lancet. Tell you what, I've got 20 springs. I think I'll be okay for springs for the moment. Let's organise this infantry a little. Okay, as I suspected, it was these 3 districts that get infected today. So I'm probably best off walking round here to go to Var and then braving a bit of infection to here and then going up to the fund that way. So my only task, and then I can go back down through, because I can go through this tiny bit of post-infection, then go down here to the bull walking the streets. And this is, I just want to take, I could probably just take the boat back down to here, couldn't I? Which isn't, it's easy, it's pretty easy to do this actually, to just walk the whole thing. Did feel like when I wanted to, they'd use the boats, but I've only got 5 fingernails left after trading lunch away to Goose's. Same with the coffee man character. Okay, right. Let us trade with the girl who you can trade with. Wherever she's gone. She's everywhere, isn't she? Bread and fingernails. No. I'm so short. Didn't set the candle stubs. That's interesting. Well, I guess I'll just keep these for now. Just try and save up. I do definitely want that bread. Marbles, chalk, scrap names, ball belt. Well, I guess I'll trade the marbles for the 2 fingernails. It's cheap, nice even trade. Yeah, let's go to Far and do the quest over there. It's an important quest, so... Ash and Swish. I'm getting pretty hungry, so I'm gonna have to go and pick up food on the way from Vars over to the hospital. There's one in the infected district. So in danger is Vlad, and it's just Vlad and Khan today, isn't it? That's a good one. Well, I can pop into the nutshell on the way, and when I'm in the nutshell, then I can. Oh, I can stack those. Then when I'm in the nutshell, I can give an immunity boost to Khan whilst I'm there. And I'm pretty close to Vlad as well. I'll just do Khan for the moment. Actually, I'll need to pick up food. How much money have I got left? Not much. Hopefully one of these two guards over here will have toast. There's no point going to that grocery there until I actually have the money. Which I'll get both from VAR and from the fund. No! No, I need to trade with you. Thank you. Oh, I do want those. I'm more interested in toast. Give you some much needed prophylaxis. Nice and high, should be okay. Got a bunch of antibiotics here, but I want to save them, I think, for the quest in the theatre. It's usually right at the entrance to the district where they put the bloody plague clouds, so I'm not taking any risks. I'm just going to sprint away. Let's check this cache. I think I went to it yesterday, but I'll double check and see if it's still anything in it. Oh no, it's closed. Oh, it's more stuff to trade in the Soul and a Half Fortress. That leaves me with 6, 9, 13. And then actually I'll get another chalk from Victor as part of this quest, so that's not too bad. Some kids to trade with over in this region as well, so be able to get some of that out of the way. So I do need to find some more food. It's Black Twire Day today, so I need to save all my Black Twire so I can trade with the Broken Heart later on. Hello, Starling. Step Rabble dragging a ball through. Yeah, I know that already. 2 safety pins for 4. No, that's not a good trade. Is it? Yeah, let's get rid of fingernail, screw it. Got 7. I should trade heavily for fingernails today, though. I'm not sharing my foreman if that's what we're after. I don't need competition, thank you very much. Or are you here to put a stop to my little enterprise? Like you hell I will. I'm the Kind's man. You belong to old Gimski. Ah, so the Kind's order the corpses to be embalmed. The Kind's don't need order, they inspire. By their teachings, crossing the great border requires strange but simple steps. They despise death and refuse to play by its rules. Who knows? Perhaps preserving the bodies of the dead is the first step towards victory over death. Victor would approve of my work. So Victor doesn't actually know about this, does he? Victor Kane is a small shouldering the burden of fighting the epidemic. I'm sure he's well aware of what I'm doing here. The Kanes have stopped me, meaning they approve. This is the kind way. To cattle, the greatest achievements seem like transgressions. Well, we'll see about that, Kind 7. Okay, I will take cheap tweezers. Do I have anything to sell you? Nothing really. Right, what I do have a thing to sell is to Var over here. Please take my things. Huh. These were 444, these were 333. I guess I'll keep the hearts then. I mean, with me a bunch of room, I guess. That works out best, doesn't it? It's 444. I could get myself these as well. And just sell them. Nice. Right, now I need to trade and get food. So I'm going to go to the kids that are over here. I'm losing health to hunger now, so I'm just going to have to focus on trading for food. That singular slice of toast just wasn't good enough. Hello children, I would like some dried fish. There we go. Or an egg. I will also take eggs. Do you trade well for anything? No, actually, this kid just like literally just like has nothing but like poor value for things. Egg and soap. What do you see? Sure, I think I'm gonna save that. I get better trade value for doing a raisin for the egg. Eat the delicious egg. For once, she doesn't have a schmouder. What are you saying? Play fire. Kids are playing fly starts because their people are firebombing the infected. Because, you know, fuck people with the plague. Am I right, children? Oh, fishing's good though. Oh, hello, Teensy. I might as well trade with you whilst I'm here. Traded away my lancet, didn't I? Oh no, I still got it. Just casually walk past the shop I want them to go to. Done that in real life before. Sure many of us have. Trade. Cash and tan. I'll get rid of the Twirene. Ash and Swish. There we go. Oh, still pretty hungry, so I have to find some more children. First we're going to have to go to Victor Kane. Victor Kine, I guess. I don't say whether it's Kine or Kane, I'm just going to like flip between the two of them. You might have a cash on you. No, just coffee. Hello, Teensy. No Shrouder today. Surprisingly. Oh, you may have a cash. Just walnuts, but I will take them. Never ever can have too many walnuts in this game.
Chain a rock to your ankle if you wish to see the bottom.
Is it urgent? Your chemist provides services to people who don't want to bury their dead. My chemist? We don't have a chemist. He embalms dead bodies, turns houses into tombs. If I'd learned about this earlier, I'd have torn his head off already. Now give me 35 seconds of silence, please. I need to think. The cemetery is overcrowded, I see. The caretaker girl forbids mass graves and stirs unrest. Yes, I've received these reports. People hide their dead to avoid having them burned. Corpses multiply in living rooms. Does the infection linger in dead bodies? I don't know, I'm a surgeon. This activity needs to be immediately curtailed. Do you know which of the houses they're planning to visit? What do you mean? Lots of them. I have a favour to ask of you, Barach. Find at least one house where they harbour the living harbour the dead. Find it and mark it with, say, a white cross, as they did back at the plague of the old days. It'll become my proof. Then I'll have leverage to deal with this matter. Does it mean it's condemned? How will you go about your search? I'm supposed to look for around the pharmacy and the Balmers operate from. They're bound to jump at an opportunity to work near their base. Right, time to find a house to mark the cross. Luckily, I know exactly which one it is. Ooh. And it says, this house is so silent you can almost hear it. Which I believe is this one. Yep. Oh, hello, embalmed bodies. Or empalmed, as Sticky might say. Let's check for them to trade within this house, or is it all empty? It is all empty. Who are you, an orderly? What were you doing in there? You should be wondering who I saw. Leave us be, I beg of you, don't tell anyone. We'll bury them all later tonight, at the cemetery, just don't tell us. I can't, it needs to be stopped, or else the whole district might get infected. I know that for a fact. So there we go. Sorted. Right. Map. What we doing? Theatre, fund, bull, aspartame, home. Is this previous teensy or new teensy? New teensy. Please give me an egg. I'm very hungry. Should be saving up for Schmouder. Need food though. Goose has more walnuts. Thank you. I guess the kids in this area must have respawned, so I'll go and see if they've got anything for me to trade for. Do you have meat? No. Or a Volrand for a scrap. Oh no, a scrap name I can trade for the bread over in. Yeah, I can trade for that over in the Soul and a Half Fortress. Check this bin before? What's that done? Oh, hello. Police have dried fish. Neomycinium Plus is also good. Actually, I'm best off trading multiple safety pins to you, because you're the person who values them the most. If that teensy had a Schmouder, I would have been pissed off because Trace traded away a bunch of walnuts. I need a drink. And also eat these eggs. Have enough? Since you did increase my eye thirst too much. Oh, I've got the food, my favourite. Yes, thank you. Okay, I guess I've got another Schmouder. What even is this? Wonder if this cache has respawned stuff in it yet. There it is. That's why I'm not the one I wanted. Has respawned. That stuff I'm gonna trade with that teensy as well, that's tedious. But whatever, done it now. Oh well. Ooh. Right, I need to eat these fish. Organise this inventory a bit. That'll do. Got these in the same place and these up in the same place as well. Make that a bit neater. Right, going to infected district. Look out for plague clouds, because one's going to fly at me immediately as I walk in there, I am assuming. Are you are a random starling who's wandered into the plague area. You're very ill. Please trade me things on the cheap. Raisins more worth it? Or bracelet and 2 safety pins? Should have more immunity boosters, really. We'll definitely take. I think this is more worth it. I think. Ah, black wire. Exactly what I wanted. Do I have any matches? That's a good question. Oh god, there's probably going to be a bloody plague cloud right up there, isn't there? In this doorway, there usually is. Apparently not today. Let's go check the cabinet, see if they've restocked. Oh. Some dead items and some trade items as well, because I can actually trade those antibiotics for the rest of those thingamajiggies if they're still there.
All the wisdom you gain, you pay for in pain.
So, how's your panacea going? Anouk isn't felled in one stroke. Too many corpses today. More than yesterday. They can barely cart them all away. Where are they buried? I don't know. Ask Stankovsky. He manages it all. I just do my job. So there's still no recoveries? No one stayed alive for more than a day. If the patient has a weak constitution or no medicine, it takes closer to 8 hours. And antibiotics, properly described, they can extend their life. I remember Mentor talking about it. I always forget your step word. The 3 states? The layers. Could you at least find what the right antibiotics some of these patients are? Perhaps some could survive a day or 2. Then you could rescue them with that panacea of yours. Is that my job for today? I guess. Right, consider it done. I made up my mind, you know? If we survive all this, I'll leave, never to return. Where would you go? I don't know, to the front. Guess it's safer than over here. Right, so these bodies are going to start throwing plague clouds at me as soon as I treat them. So I need to be ready to run away as soon as possible. Let's fuck it. Let's try this one. Bum tits. Hey. I'm just going to have to throw these antibiotics at people and hope they're good enough. Fuck. See what I mean? Shit. Only cured one successfully, right? Ah, I guess no fun for tomorrow. Ugh, it was too tenuous for that as well. What a waste. But at least I've completed this quest. This one here. This completes after you do 3 of them. Fuck's sake. Guess gotta go to the fund next. Things. I have a singular monomycenium and a single. They have the exact right ones twice. No, I guess we'll have to forego a fund reward for tomorrow. This means I don't have to worry about treating anybody. Hello, random people standing around in a plague district. 2 and 1. It takes 7? Fuck me. This is better than nothing and gets me some extra reputation. There we go. End of that quest. Right. I can only assume a plague cloud's going to start flying at me now, so I'm going to run away. Should have tried to maximise my fund as well yesterday, and it's tedious, but the rest of the doctoring duties are much easier and much simpler at the very least. I've got 10 shadows there, so I need to go to the grocery as well, because I've got these bracelets to sell. Don't want my character to direct their gun though. Gonna shoot somebody. Hello, Changeling.
Why are you looking at me like that? I don't bite.
Wait, strike if you will, but hear me. I came to trust the lives of my parents to you. Ah, wonder what you did to our old ones. What? Why would you say that? I never even knew them. I've been an orphan for as long as I can remember. Oh, I didn't know, sorry. There's trouble looming for both of them, something with their house. It's a house of troubles. My adoptive mother is especially in danger. Can you help us? Can you watch over them, please? If no one's dearer to you, watch... wait a second. Don't I ruin everything I touch? Isn't that what you told me before? Forgive me, please. I forgive you, but I want answers. I did take care of them, but I can't any longer. I need to disappear for a while, maybe even forever. Don't ask, please. You'll understand soon enough, but tell me you'll do it, Gorach. I know you have a warm heart. Fine. Who are they? The Sabrovs. They're my new mother and father. Ah, a house of troubles, I see. Will you do it? They'll never ask for anyone but themselves. Mother thinks the whole town hates her for failing to protect them from the plague, and father... He takes all evil on himself, so that no one else will be soiled, but my mother has the worst of it. She needs a doctor. I'll do it. Be on your way now. Let Mother Bodo caress your step. Let's trade with you. Can I trade effectively for this fingernail? Not really. Want to trade for food at this point? Right. Oh. Trade. Also near my cinema to get rid of ourselves. 700 day in it. Plenty of food there. Eat this. Get myself a fun reward. Not bad. So probably visit all the kids that are around near this area. So there's some kids here, and then kids here, as well. You got plenty of time. Yeah. There's a bunch of bins to check out around here as well, so we'll do that whilst we're around here. I'll take that. It's a reasonable trade. Oh, I guess not. Not right now. Let's this skin. Don't have quite enough to trade to you. Neither to you. Oh, I can't believe there's another Schmauder. What even is this? 10's probably enough though. So I missed out with like 3 Schmauders. I could have had like 14 because I've already used one. Where am I? In the map. Ooh. There's a grocery store near Lyra's. See if I can pick some stuff up there, but I think I will actually try and do my quest for the day to start with. Might need to take a nap soon, so... Pemmican and marbles. Yeah, there are people who trade better for this soap. Like this person. Actually, they don't trade as well for soap, but they do trade for things I actually want. A bandage for an egg? Ah, probably not worth it. What does she have to say? People completely lost faith in me. Oh, that's basically telling me that people are fighting infection with fire. Which is funny because whilst also potentially killing you, if it hit with the fire but somehow don't die, it reduces your infection, which can sometimes reduce it to 0 and cure you of the plague without having to use a Schmauder, which is kind of funny. Let's drink some water. Oh, it's a cache over here I've not checked out for quite a while. Where are ya? I can hear it, can't see it. The teensy over the other side were respawned, unfortunately, so there's no point going seeing that one. Well, I finally got more fingernails that I wanted, replenishing my very short supply. I always miss this bloody herb. Fuck it. Oh, random pochard. I'll definitely take those for that. Might very well need that match. Right. Fully reloaded, fully repaired gun, yeah? Yeah, might be needing this in a sec. Because this is technically a post-infection district. By technically, I mean just it is. Fuck. Ooh, came really close. We good, we good, we good. Oh, scissors. Not some of those in a while. Let's trade with these kids. A package is always worth trading for. Oh, some chestnuts and some other stuff that I already had that stacked. Oh, another package? With a charm? How wonderful. Oh, do I have two? I do have 2 pink straight for these two. Excellent. Nice. Worked out pretty nicely. I think it's worked out. It's usually best to trade away the charms than sell them, even though they're worth a little bit. I think they're always usually worth better as trade value, especially at this point in the game. What was it I had to sell? These neomyciniums. How nice and tidy. So I have the Sabrovs to attend to, and then I have this to attend to. Clothes shop. Just trying to upgrade the inventory again. I'm pretty close. I need like 2 sewing kits though. That's such a lot of money. I never really come close to running out of space, especially if I organise my inventory nicely and neatly. There's a couple of groceries I can stop by on the way. Quite a lot of money to try and clear them out. Yeah, I think I think we'll try. We'll visit the Sabrovs and then go and try get as much money as we can. As many as we can, as many groceries as we can. Oop. Just those. It's a very welcome match.
With every breath, your soul drains slowly away. So just keep your mouth shut and don't let it slip out.
Ah, Barach, you have grown weary of your medical duties and seek to join the town guard. You'll leave disappointed. Your expertise would be wasted on the streets. Not to mention, we're almost out of leather caps. It's okay. Brought my own. So what brings you here today? The hunt for the urchin that carries the plague? If so, don't bother. My porch is already packed with volunteers. Pockets full of matches and kindling leave no room for common sense. What urchin? They showed up this morning, claiming to have found the carrier. A homeless little girl, clearly infected, but nonetheless alive and well. I know perfectly well what action they mean, but be assured she has nothing to do with this. How can I help? You're a doctor, they'll trust you more than me. Tell them they're mistaken. Best yet, if they capture her, they can't hurt her. Without her, we're doomed. Isn't that right? Dankovsky told me that, about his vaccine project. I'll remind them of the Shabnak hunt and how that went. Well, Healer, will you tell us about the carrier? Is she in there with him? Listen to me, idiots. There is no carrier. It's all nonsense and idle talk. Is this true, Healer? Listen to me. No mob justice. Not one girl gets hurt. Do you understand me? They also say she's not alone. Not everyone dies from the sickness. Do you get what that means? According to my data, everybody dies. No one survived. If the people who get sick but don't die, the plague must come from them. That's none of your concern. Go on home now. Sage the crowd, the hangar still haunts me. Is it true that all Fism Sampers die? Bob just didn't solve anything. Dark cloud over, not Alexander, but Katerina. Some friend of hers dislikes me. That's all the Reuben quest. Trying to lead to nowhere, need to think outside the box. Sometimes follow some of its parts. And then there's the bull. And then there's marking the house with a cross. Okay. Fine. Done. Got around most of those. Let's speak to Katerina. The wisest woman in our town would take the title mistress, so a word that sings my television sorcery. Do you believe in such a thing? I think the mistresses are town relies on nature's flow. They have gifted senses, gifted minds, so they're basically off the sight. Victoria Olgumskaya and Nina Kaina were the parents of Georgi and Vlad, and they were both good, had the sight, both. What's the word? Clairvoyant. Victoria might be able to raise the dead. Two mistresses there were. One was night, one was day. When Nina and Victoria died, there was no place for Katerina because it was like a yin and yang thing going on. Katerina plays both, so it's been hard to replace. To be both kinds of thing. Whilst we're here, let's have some morphine. Yoink. You can read this if you want. It's just a little bit of stuff about Katerina's and Victoria. How Katerina is different from Victoria. And Nina Kaina. Bessie, if there's a girl, she walks the streets, does her chores. They're talking about thingamajiggy. When Mr. I like this music. Might be day 6. I think it's day 6 that there's extra stuff to view in here. False mistress. What are you talking about? She's never had power. Nonsense. Have some sense. She gives off poison. You should go. I should be going. Quite. Hello, Maggie.
The plague bringer is here, walking around.
Did you bring me anything yummy? No, I don't have anything for you. Why'd you always go away for so long? I'm a doctor. I'm saving people from the sand plague. Well, I'm not scared of the plague at all. You should be. You don't know anything. Some doctor you are. I know there's deadly, Maggie. Nobody's recovered from it. Not everyone dies from it. Only people who are scared. And I'm not scared at all. Who told you that? My new friend. Do you mean Clara? Is she your new friend? No, it's not Clara at all. It's my special friend. She's always with me. Yeah, sure. That sounds healthy. Another bloody bandage. My lucky day. Oh yes, there's a cache over here somewhere. Is it over here? It is. Just chalk and matchsticks. So I'll head over here so I can get to the children's the playground, and also the grocery store as well. Are there any children here? Yes, there are. Plenty of that. Yeah, I can have all this straight away. This for these. I straight away all of my stuff that chickadees like. I know there's a chest of random goodies around here, but I can never find it. It's not in here, is it? It's the grocery store? It is. Let me have a look. Just take everything. Anything I want to sell? Don't think so. Just make a food stockpile. Add it to my existing very large food stockpile. No, cause no, it's best trading with these two. Nothing I want there. Candle stub's useful. Now, is it around here that the... Definitely have a look and find, because there's definitely a little chest of drawers around here somewhere. Exhaustion science. Eat that lemon I just bought. Eat this fish as well. Takes a lot of space. What else could it be? Oh, it could be this next one along, actually. That was what I just looked at, wasn't it? Alright, by the termite tree. Another cache around here. God, it really helps memorising where all these are. Time we on? 3 o'clock. Still ages until the evening. Been very expedient today. I've got plenty of... have I got plenty of scrap metal? Not enough that I want to trade away things that I've got for it. Well, I actually don't have enough money for once. Want all of these though. These all stack apart from this toast, which I can probably leave behind. Don't need this morphine. We're like 600. Go to these. A coffee? There's nothing else that's good to sell here, is there? No, I'll take that. Oh, it's the canned food that didn't stack. Well, I'll eat that now. And there is... Well, at least I can go... I know where there is a... like a cabinet I can raid that gets restocked randomly, and it's up here. There's that. I can also go back to the Broken Heart and sell this black twile that I've got lying around now. It's not up there, it's around here, isn't it? It's through here. This way here. Loot. Oh. A bracelet, more than I expected. I like the dulcimer sound in this part of the soundtrack. I still need to give a tincture to Vlad before the end of the day as well. There we go. We're at the top here. Yep. And there's a chest of drawers to loot here as well. Oh. Oh. Scrap notebook apples isn't useful anyway. There's a box down here too. Guess I'll eat this. Oh, it's 2 pemmican's. That's like the casks. Oh. Then these bins. Package? Nice, they all stacked. You found us, Yagachin. We're happy to have you here. We looked for a butcher to help us restore order to complete the rank. You celebrating, children of mine? Behold this perfect body, must be properly divided. You're talking about the bull, I hope. Oh, you are a funny man, Yagachin. I am glad to hear your jokes. We also joke sometimes. I'm one the king. Yes. Jokes. Is this your attempt to end the plague? The outbreak is only one misfortune. We do this for other reasons. The bull is like the world. A Yagachin cuts the bull along the lines, and the world comes to order. The bull is pleased. We are pleased. You are pleased. Fine, I know the lines. I'll cut the bull. Look, he says farewell to the town. The town says farewell. While he walks the streets, the town grows into him, binds him with love. When it is done, he'll return to the place of blood, the Raggy Barrow. We'll wait for the butcher there. Yeah, you do that. I'll come soon. Now that, I believe, starts at 6 PM. Oh, there's a herb over here. So I'm just going to go trade with these kids in this area here, then go down into the Broken Heart. And then I've not been to the Shady Shop yet today, so I'll go there to spend a bunch of money. And then I need to go to this grocery, and I also need to go and cure Vlad. Cure Vlad, I mean immunise Vlad, rather. I can save at the Broken Heart as well. I also can speak to Dr. Dank over there as well. There's enough space for that, fucking hell. These pemmican's. I can trade them to other people pretty well, so I'll trade with the marbles. No, loot. Let me loot, please. need there. Another one of these. Well, I guess we twisted my arm. Scissors, I think, are better straight away at this point. Jeez, more stuff. Make some space for this chisel I don't really need. Please have Neodymium Plus, perfect. You can go sell that to the pharmacy, but I have lots of money because I bought a lancet from them earlier today. That's fine for the moment. Nothing else I need here. Probably ride this exhaustion for the moment and have like an hour's nap. Trader Rooney. So I don't need to do all of them, just enough so that I maximise the amount of that I'm getting from here. I'll sell this Ashen Swish as well. Fuck it. Drink this. Right, next up, Shady Shop. Right, next up, Home. Go to sleep. Oh, here's Dr. Tank.
My head is pounding. I need some rest.
It's hard to admit, but I think my arrogance is my undoing. This damn microbe is a shapeshifter, a Proteus. It eludes me. This vaccine won't work. Barach, this is a dead end. It is a dead end, Erdem. I've tried all the obsolete components, but none of them work. I've extracted a microbial culture. I weakened it. It's doable even without all the tools I'm used to, but it's ever-changing. Like, a person first sick with pox, then with cholera, then with typhoid fever. What do I do? It needs a special tissue. It needs to be more than human. And yet, there's a wholeness to the disease. There must be some commonality between all these heinous shapes. What do they share? And if I understand that, I could catch it by the tail. The answer must be so close. When something fights back, that's not rejection, that's something else. The answer must be close. The scientific method has never failed me. I've always walked the path it showed me, but science is a minx. You need to keep her fascinated, to change yourself, invent new things. I need to think outside the box. Think outside the box, that's definitely what this problem needs, which means I need to approach the problem with a very unusual angle. It's challenging. The fuller one's memory, the more active the brain, the more limits it imposes upon itself. Correct, when you're at a dead end, perhaps all you need to do is rise upwards. Whatever the fuck that means. Check these bins, haven't I? I always forget which bins I haven't checked. Check the cash around here before I have my nap. There's plenty of stuff out. Weird how like my most productive food today has been day 5. I wasn't expecting that. No, I'm going for a sleep, aren't I? I was already on my way to go and go to the shady shop and immunise Blake Lad. Haven't seen me yet. Have a dream now? No? No dream? Oh. Apparently bull gutting is now. I thought it was at 6 PM. In which case, I'll do the bull cutting now. I think I'll have actually cleaned out every grocery store on the map today, which is kind of funny. Okay, see a Swevery. Just cut through the cemetery so I can pick up any herbs and also visit the cache. Or just like not find any herbs. That was weird. Did that take any time away? It didn't. How strange. Don't know what's going on there. Change my inventory? Change my stats? No. Weird. Can hear ya, can't see ya. Even more herbs over here. Swevery I can hear over here. Ah, stop buzzing! Right, we'll get the rest of them in a sec. He is ready, Yargachin. He only waits for you. Much joy is such waiting. Soon he'll become himself, and the sky and earth will return to their due places. The Gorkon shall flow, and harsh winter will chase away the foul autumn. That which came from the ground shall return to the ground. A blade for you, Yargachin, to trace his lines properly. That's a good blade. Which I don't have space for, apparently. Do a bit, swapping around. Pick that up. Trace the lines. Okay. Done the cutty now. Give me the meat. What do I have space for? How hungry am I? Enough to eat 2 whole things of bloody meat? Probably not. Enough for a singular meat and 2 fishes, though. I need to make space for the bloody bull blood, don't I? Should have traded away that lancet when I could. The Buhar grants you his blood. Take it. The Buhar are immune to earth plague. The disease was off them. Water off foul. The blood is strong. Drink it, Jargachin. It's good for your health. By Allah, people, I'll take as much as I need myself. No, you won't, Jargachin. We are numerous, and all of us need to partake of his blood. Every bucket will nourish many kindred souls. We are grateful for your craft, and so share is bigger than any of ours already. When was the last time a bull died on its own? We'll keep eyes on every bull. We love them. We know them better than our children. If a bull died, how could we have missed it? A learned man came to us. He said, the bulls brought the disease. He was a fool. He made a mistake. It's fine, pal. I'll take the bull's gift. By Allah. And I will also immediately drop it. We'll just ditch like 2 water bottles. It's a new logical thing. Yeah. Sorry to see you go, friends. You served me well in that you carried water that I never drank. Where are ya? There we go. Which means I now need to visit Asperty, talked about the Udurg. So, Minotaur, half human, half bull, and I can go now. Show the blood to Dekovsky. Needs a paradox into the alembic. That's what I need to do. Let's go around the outside of the cemetery. There's usually herbs there. If there's any on the inside, I'll be able to hear them. I'll only like go chasing after it if I know it's a Swevry or an Ashen's Wish. Don't really care about regular Twire at this point. Is Swevry here today? Oh well. Is she a blood Twire around here somewhere? No, black Twire rather. I can trade over here as well and save Asperties.
Is it really that deadly? Yes, it is.
Chete, tell me about this word Udurg. It's the sigil from the list, the one from my inheritance. What do you know of it? It is a creature made up of many living beings, a body that contains the world. Such as? Bosturach, the great bull of Elder Storage, he is earth. We follow the lines when he cuts up bulls, because in his lines, in his nerves and sinews, Bosturach encased the knowledge of how the world is connected. When opening up a body, a butcher reenacts creation. But Bosturach created the world. I remember that story. Sure, it's a metaphor, but a beautiful, clever metaphor. Think of the world as though it is a living thing. Understand that all things are tied to other things, just like a body. Respect it like a creature with its own free will. So you think the Udurg is Bosturach? Perhaps? Think about it. Your father chose the sigil because your written language lacks a suitable name for such a creature. A body that contains the world. Something living that consists of many parts. That's what the kin have called, say, a train made of many cars. The description fits, you know. They might, but unlike illiterate worms, your father knew the word for train well. I doubt he thought of trains as living things in need of salvation. Touché. Right, we are quite tired, so I'm going to take another little nap. Aha, now I get my dream. Right. Hi, Taya.
Knock, knock. Who's there? The heart.
Ene Sheyun Kun Geshebshe. You have ears like a jaboa. Did you know that you can catch shingles from a jaboa just like that? You're Taishik. You want to call me like they did from the outside, Mother Superior. That's because I'm better than everyone. You're surprisingly eloquent, as though you grew up in the town. Ni Umain, I hate it here. They tell me all day long that I'm the most important person here. They won't let me out. Won't let me play. Won't bring me anything I ask for. They keep screaming and screaming through the walls. Who would want to live in such a place? What would you like to be brought, girl? Strawberry is a nice white berry. I saw it when I was in the tower. It smells so yummy. And raspberry. It can also be red or white. But in truth it's yellow. Yama goebe. So pretty, so tasty. I've never eaten them, only seen them in books. Sheyunde Eroshe. Why did you come anyway? You must have some sort of request for our not-so-highness. I'm listening. What? Do you know who or what an udurg is? I know the word. It's from a tale, or a riddle maybe. What tale? The udurg has a special mount, his ear sticking from the ground. Just make a wish and grab the mud until your hands are filled with blood. It's about the old village. I guess the udurg is there. How do I get there? Follow the road by which bulls come up to us from the steppe. Medenegshe. Now that is a great place to live. I'd like it so much than to leave these ugly walls and move there. Life would become incredible. It's so easy. Thanks, kid. Don't go there now. Today he's not listening, but go tomorrow after you wake. Find the ear whisper in it, and it'll grant your wish. And please let him know that I hate it here, and I can't wait to leave. I've had enough of this place, Team Eldar. Well, I'll be sure to let him know. And do come back here sometime. I will. Take care of yourself. Bye. Right. Should I sleep again an hour again? Bullbutter Dankovsky. Shady Shop, Grocery, Vlad. I'm guessing another hour of sleep can't hurt, can it? Try and get my health back up to full. There we go. And that's telling me that the Udug lives in an abandoned steppe village, but it's quiet. I need to wait until tomorrow. Okay, and how do I actually leave? That's a good question. Through here. Screw that. Ah! I guess I'm going to drop off a bunch of this water at my house on the way. I guess the Dankovsky quest is like timed, so they need to spend some time with the blood, so I'll do that first. And then I'll come back for everything else. Also need to do some trading whilst we're here. Fish. Let me pick these up. I have to trade to him, do I? No. Not bought any lockpicks recently from Grief. Where is everybody? It's not here today, apparently. No. Put that away. Put that away, I said. Ah, there's another little cabinet for me to raid here as well. Not seen one of you in a while. Yep, rid of these tweezers. Literally no one else wants tweezers apart from you, so it's always taking a chance to trade them away whilst you're there. Oh, you might have cash on you, or pemmican, but you don't. So sad. No space for the spindle. How this thing stacks. Is it worth making space for the spindle? Yeah, go on then. That was efficient. Take that. This water pump's broken, isn't it? No, no, it's not. Nice. Shouldn't have sold that Ashen Swish earlier, now I've got extra herbs, but oh well. Just remembered I was going to come to the Raggy Barrow, but whatever. Oops. A bottle of Tyrene left. There you go.
What kind of disease is this? What kind of disease is this?
No vaccine yet, another fruitless attempt, but there must be a solution to the problem, there must. I guess. Anyway, how's it going? Any progress? I got something, bulls can't get infected. Are you sure? I had the same line of thinking. At least that's the first thing I checked. And the whole bull thing, how one delivered to me and injected with a strain and didn't collect a blood sample the next day, but the beast disappeared in the night, and I don't know who could be behind it. Here, take a look, a sample of bull blood. Are you a mind reader? Sometimes. A bit. Leave it with me, I'll study it. It'll only take a few hours. In that time, I'll sit you at the cot somewhere. I've seen corpses prettier than you. Alright, thanks, Erdem. So I'll do my doctory duties, and then I'll head over to Dankovsky in the Stillwater. Okay, where are we going now? Shady Shop, Vlad, Grocery. Guess I want to brew some tinctures first. Get rid of all this bloody space. There's another quest line involving protecting Ruben from members of the kin tomorrow, but I don't think I can. Three people attack you at once, so it's going to be difficult to fight them off with a revolver dealing half damage, so I think I will leave that one. As much as I would like to make use of my Menku's finger to be able to make use of my lancets, try and get some more organs out of them. I could try. It can't hurt to try. I've got plenty of tinctures now. I'm just going to drop off some of this water that I've got like far too much of. Gun fully repaired? Yes.
How can people
Fully
protect
reloaded.
themselves from the
It is,
effects?
yeah. Well, I checked that over in the chine, didn't I? Is it the chine I'm thinking of? Yes, this is the chine. Almost remember most of the names of these things now. Not quite. Anything else I can sell that I don't care about? Not really. Three, four, one. There's not much left. Maybe it's worth walking through the warehouses. You know, it's probably an infection cloud just like hanging in one of the doorways. Please stop coming near me. See? Just every time it decides to come around just when you're walking by. It's very tedious. And see what things I can buy for for what little money I have. I do not have much. What can I sell? That's a question. Saying chestnuts, Minku's finger, lancet. Probably need the lancet and the Minku's finger. Another fish? Not quite. Sell a revolver ammo. Probably won't need more than 9 to deal with the kin later on tonight. Just get some of my bloody inventory. So that's what, like 1800 left there? Not worth it. So it is just... What's the baby crying over there? It's just Vlad I need to go and immunise. Save it. I can save it Vlad's as well and then go on a... Do I actually have things to trade? I think those are all just like actually infected people rather than the ill people who are hanging around in the districts. Get rid of this Ziek Plus because it's useless to use on myself. Some pretty high odds there. Should be okay for tonight unless we're really unlucky. There's only 2 of them and they're both very highly protected. Let's pour out this muddy water. No, not drop. I want it to pour out. There we go. Plenty of space. But no, it's ready to go to the warehouses now, yeah. Where's that one I can hit? Let's get out of that district now. It's freaking me out. Go save a griefs. Well, there's still bread to trade for, isn't there? The Soul and a Half Fortress. Let's do that first. And save there. Might have, you know, used up all the stuff I could trade. Actually, I was going to trade marbles, can't I? I've got 3, haven't I? I trade away all my marbles? 1 marble's left. Yeah. We'll see. Got a bunch of stuff at any rate. See what they see if there's anything they actually want. Quick save Rooney. What do I even have to trade to this person? 6 chalks. Got to be joking. You have got to be kidding me. Sigh. Actually, need any of this either. Ooh, urns. Could I find a chalk or a scrap name, maybe? Could I find something like that this time? 11 PM. There's no bins around here to scavenge into. Herb brides have chalk. Clothes shops have chalk. Closest one is next to Rubens. Can probably get there and back in time. See if they've got some chalk. Or chalk or thimble actually both work, so that's where I'm going to go. I can go retrade with the kids over there as well, if I've got time. That bread is well worth a handful of chalk. What's that noise? It's freaking me out. Well, I saved the Soul and Half Fortress so I can reload if I need to. How much money do you have? 34. It's enough for a chalk if they've got one. Also, one of these kin ladies sometimes have marbles as well. Right, I've run out of tweezers. You do have marbles. Yeah. That'll do for now. There's nothing really interesting to trade that pochard. Messinium Plus, that's good. Oh, Dankovsky is done with the bull blood already. Half an hour to get back to the Soul and a Half Fortress. take that. I'm near Mycelium Plus, which I can sell to the grocery near Vlad. I could have sold to the grocery near Vlad's, but I don't have to bother going back there. I guess getting to the Solar Halves is more important at this point. I can sell it to the Shady Shop actually, just whilst I just get the money. Whilst I know it's worth 700. Trade. Red. Marbles, marbles. It's only 3, so I'm just get rid of all these chalks. Thank you. And save. 15 minutes to go to the Shady Shop and then back to Griefs. So just one grocery I didn't clear out today. I think it's pretty good going. Good money for that. We'll probably eat this bread now to save some space. Let's take all this shit out. Go back at base camp after this. Actually, no, maybe I'd be best off just actually keeping this stored here for the moment. Check the bridge square. Hunt for my friend continues. And then we have 2 rolls, one for Vlad and one for Khan. At this rate, probably one of them should get infected because I got such good rolls last night. Nope. Saved by the extra from the Medril Plus. Likewise saved from the extra of the Medril Plus. Nicely done.
Time waits no more. It isn't uniform. Each day is followed by a shorter night, and each night by a yet shorter day. The end is closer than you think.
It's a big stack of food there. Although I will eat these 2 fishes. Today's not a good dead eye shop day though, I forgot about that. Which is why I needed the money. Which is why I want to get the save now, and I've done all the stuff I need to do. This is going to be hard, but we'll see. It's going to involve a lot of being sneaky. Fully reloaded. Well, the music's still playing, so they must know where I am. Have they got their pathfinding got lost? What's that? Come on. Where are ya? Let's be having you. Oh, there we go. Have I run out of ammunition? Fuck. 4 rounds left. I'll probably just kill this guy with this finger. Where's he fucking gone? Is he still there? Okay. If I'd had to use some of the finger up, it's very tedious. I don't think we're going to get luckier than for them to just randomly pathfind into the side there, so I think we'll take the W. Thoughts? Bull. Where's the bull thought? The Kim will only really when he rots on his own. There's nothing I can do about it. Okay. Well, I do actually need to have this nap now. Then head over to Vars. Shouldn't have sold that Lancet, that was stupid of me. Oh well. It's part of the game, living with your mistakes. So, I should probably want to have my nap first. Then go see Var and Dankovsky, and then visit the dead item shop, which is up here. Anything else to say today? What do you
You'll
do?
have to stitch my belly back together.
I don't know, maybe I could be a sort of daughter to you. What do you mean, sort of? Sort of, do you trust me? Well, you're not as bad as your daddy. Why are you saying it's bad? Well, as my friend says, she knows everything in the whole world because she can sneak into any tiny little hole. Who was that friend of yours anyway? Maybe I'll introduce you. She asked about you a lot, but doesn't want to meet you yet. I'm not so eager either. Don't sound good. Right, save. Nap. 5 hours? 4 hours? That's probably enough. It's gonna have exhaustion, minor, healthful. Let's go do some. Anything I actually just want to mix here? No, not really. Need to brew. Not really either. Oh, repair, that's what I want to do, repair the gun. Oh. We're good, right. Just need to find more ammunition because I went through that like fuck. These are both 50, aren't they? Yeah, I'll just go to the bridge square. Try and run away if I find a mugger. They didn't quite as much damage. They didn't do as much damage with their punches as I expected they would. When I got hit by the kin there. Still the soul and a half's blocking me off from polyhedron. Trying to give myself as much line of sight as I can to any potential nasty buggers. Sometimes the muggers will walk around these paths for some reason. Okay, people walking, it's unnerving. Let's eat these casks. I'm just gonna run to the door of the Stillwater. Don't care about you either. I care about Dankovsky. You're just going to tell me about some dream that I can't decipher. Okay, save.
I'm sorry, but I really do need to keep working.
Well, seems like you're right. But it's of no use to either of us. Why is that? Indeed, they produce antibodies, a lot of them, but they're useless to us. Tell me more. How well are you versed in raw sample hyperimmunization for xenogenic serums? Do you know about immunoglobulins, or do you know how immunoglobulins are extracted from a native serum? Say once, more slowly. Sampest evolves and mutates in human blood, fast. It doesn't do that in bulls. It's as though bulls are of no interest to it, but their body antibodies could theoretically be useful. But unless the disease is weakened, we can't inject a person with antibodies. It's too risky. Children, for example, definitely wouldn't survive the procedure. We're too different from bulls. I mean, what we need is... What you want, just a minotaur, a creature that combines both man and bull.
What a peculiar place. I didn't think there were still towns like this.
We need an isolation ward, a huge building. Spacious, yes, that's the word I used. The kin suggested the cathedral, that's it. Nothing surprises me anymore. Then again, all quarantined person has left his prayer. But it's a single space, no separate rooms. Precisely, no separate rooms. No running water, no heat, no beds. And yes, it is spacious, vertically. I suppose Victor expects people to build 8-story bunk beds in there, add hanging ropes so that people can jump from the upper layers to ascend the toilet. You should suggest that to the kind Adam. They'd appreciate imagination, building one's spirit, training their will, asking the perennial questions. Questions, questions, questions. Always questions, never answers. I have a question for you too, Erdem. By the way, what does Erdem mean? Obviously it's a step word, but what's the translation? Arrogant fool, maybe? Erdem, Oinon, and Emshens, words people use for doctors. So? Okay, don't laugh at me, but have you heard that 5 years ago during the first outbreak, kids made these horrible mixtures from brown pills? Yes, schmauders, they can cure the plague. Yes, I've heard. Worse, I've checked, so don't laugh at me either, dear colleague. What's the word? Erdem? No, I know Erdem. Emshen would be more accurate. Alright, Burak. Now it's not the time for step linguistics. We'll talk later, colleague. Godspeed, Oinon. Go, Oinon. I need time to pick up my tools. Go, Onion. I need to collect the tools. Right, no bad people around. Someone's just come walking through that doorway here, aren't they? With a knife and kill me in 2 hits. And all of them's dead over there in this bunch here. Well, I guess I'll go get some blood from the corpse and then give that to Var. Cheers, guys. Well, I've got some soap for this lady, see if she's got anything of interest to me. Ooh, a ring? Oh, that's why she's sick. She doesn't want my soap. She wants my tinctures. Oh, I can spare a ring for a tincture. Five of those, 2 of those, 2 of those. Pleasure doing business. Guess we'll go over to the dead item shop now, save for Victor's on the way. The dead item shop is up here. Oh no, I've only got 10 minutes. Shit. Spent too long on the other quest. Maybe it's not worth going to another woman who wants a ring, wants tinctures for rings. Gonna have to reload, aren't I? What time was that? It gives me half an hour to get to the dead item shop. Let's reload. But I've not got any money to go buy the bloody things. Might have to go back and undo my very long nap. Only take a 3-hour nap rather than 4 hours. But there'll be enough time, you know. have anything to sell to the dead item shop? It's only $12.50. Coffees I can sell, just like every other time. This dead Menku's finger. We'll see how we do. We're just gonna have to fucking book it over to the top of the cape. Let's go to Var on the way home. Which way am I going? I need to go northwards. This way. With the quick mad dash through the atrium. Oh no, crying baby this time. I remember this one now. Might not have time. Don't turn left. What have we got? 15 minutes. There might be enough time, you know. Just very thirsty. Ah! Could be like 3 minutes short, aren't I? No! Ah! I can see him. I guess we'll stop the episode here. I'm going to reload and do tomorrow's from That's Frustrating, going straight to the dietitian shop. Through my own negligence, though, to be fair. We will come back and start again from either the Bachelor's save or from the save back, the save in the Stillwater or the save back at the Harris Bex's lair. Whichever I need to do so. So yeah, thanks very much for your time today. Thanks for tuning in. I'll catch you all on the next one. Please like, comment, subscribe, do whatever you need to do. And all the best. I'll see you later.